heat. I love heat. Okay, time to bust out. It's time to revise my scripted material. There's nothing funnier than pre-planned bits. Greetings, you fucking hummingbirds. Put the phone down and listen. This is important. And also, if you need to fidget, well, I've got a chocolate wrapper that I tend to crinkle. And I spin it around and that. But last time on the game, people don't give a fuck about the game. People don't care about what I have to say. You know when you see, I was thinking today, you know when you see a homeless man? You know, he's surrounded by like a flock of TikTokers trying to make a quick buck off the skin of a man's back. Well, they always say, give a man a fish and he'll never go fishing, and it's scaly and it's smelly. Much like the homeless man. But if you give him $1, they'll go and buy drugs with it. What? Anyway, and in this world, you know, I like to say we live in a world, some of us. You know, but others debate it has ice walls or some shit. But just in case I forgot that we live in a world where actual piss-smelling drug money is evaporating quicker than Taylor Swift's ice cubes. Well, to that sentiment, I disagree. I disagree that homeless people always go off and they're buying drugs with it. You know, however, streamers, you know, they pull the wool over your eyes. You know, they're shameless. You know, they're always asking for money. And, oh, I need a reminder of, when did I last piss? When do I need to hydrate? And, you know, I don't, what was that? A donation. You know, they always ignore the $1 someone worked their hard-earned arse off. You know, sucking some guy's cock underneath some fucking bridge. And then the next day, they're on a private jet going to some island. It's always, seems to be always kids too. Like, why is it that once they have all of the money in the world, they just take a liking to kids? I can't stand the little fucks. But I have come up with a solution to the pedophile epidemic. Just stop having kids. You'd have no more kids to feed to the gluttonous fucks. It's just that easy. Oh, and stop making films. You gotta stop making films about them living in, you know, they always, there's a clown and he lives in a drainage ditch. And it always seems to be in wealthy neighborhoods. And I'm just saying, you never see child abduction clowns living in a ghetto, do you? You only want the big fat rich kids. Not a scrawny $1 kid like this one, you know? I got my baby off Etsy. Or maybe it was Temu or something. I'm sure they're giving away kids like they do eggs or something. That's gonna be the epidemic of the future. The children of men. They're just passing these kids by, and these, you know, the Japanese people are struggling to get it up. And they're out canvassing. Get these foreigners out of our country. And have their megaphones, because the way they do canvassing over in ye old Japan is they have to, there's like laws and shit. And that's how I feel. Yeah, you're under scrutiny, you see. You're under like a stethoscope. Watch out for that stethoscope.
Ready to proceed with corpse disposal.
Put it in the bin. At least he's wearing gloves. I thought I saw a spider running across my screen, but lo and behold, it's not a spider. I don't know why I'm sounding like that, but we're in the midst of I like that word, minced. Who likes the word minced? We're in the midst of something big and grandiose here, man. It's starting to sound like Bill Hicks or something. See, people all want important. Oh, you know, I have some important things to say, so I do, about the state of the world and the universe, if we live in one. See, some people are so easily convinced, you know, but now if you want to do comedy, you got to cite your sources. Well, how about this? My source is from the tap. Because you need el agua water. Because being verbose is the way to be. See, I don't got a guitar, or I can't play piano. You know, you have to be a musical fucking Bob Dylan. You know, what's the word? You gotta be the guy in, not a straitjacket, but what do you call it? Jack of all trades, that's it. But I'm just your common, average, you know, yapper. That's what I am, a yapper. Now, where's my begging cup? I need to have 20 different ways for people to give me money. Because I only do this... I was asked last time I did this. I call it charity, but other people call it fucking dog shit. But a guy came into my EO stream the other day, and he goes, what's the point of it all? Trying to, you know, we like to get existential all the time now, don't we? We can't just enjoy things. And he goes, are you passionate or is this a hobby? And I was like, what? Can I not be both? And they always like to ask you these questions when you're in the middle of like doing like a story or like a bit. And then everything just fucking congeals into a fucking mess. And you just like shut the fuck up and play the damn game. So I'm just like driving around with my head up my ass. But I remember the good old days when you could get in a car, just, you know, off you go. You got gasoline, you just drive and you talk shit. Before the scroll days, where you scroll in your what you even call like dopamine device or whatever. There's too much words. I like them goddamn endorphins, man. I was told that some of the voices I do can be like nails on a chalkboard. That's good. The more nail-like.
Your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory.
I really am fond of this comic book art style fucking guy. But where was I? You know when I was saying about the Bit Cup? We need to bring that back. You know, and then I'm gonna spend all of it on a Starbucks coffee. But I'll say it was for the orphans or something. You know, I can always fall back on selling my organs. That usually works out well.
A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there.
I can't wait to meet him.
Has been established, they'll be joining us on the
I like the word Magellan.
I recruited them myself when
I'll be gelling well with Mr. Magellan.
You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal.
I've already commented on our gloves before.
Thanks again, Sam.
Yeah, fuck off. You know what they say? A kidney for an iPhone. And the kidney holds less liquid than the fucking battery in the iPhone. Do you want to hear something true? When I was a young lad, wee little boy, and I was on an we call it a family holiday. I had a wallet. And I didn't have $1, I didn't have a cent to my name. But I did have a wallet. And I was walking around, and you know, this story's gonna, you know, link in with something I tell you later, but I lost my wallet. And like, it was like maybe 7 o'clock in the evening, maybe a bit later. Because it's the summer, you know, the sun's out later, but I know it was dark. So maybe it wasn't the summer at all, but listen. So, I must have been like 10 or something, and fucking, I don't know, Soulja Boy's playing in the background. Fucking crap ass song. And I'm looking around and like, where's my wallet? I think I lost my wallet. I'm panicked about this wallet which has no money in it. And then lo and behold, it turns up again and goes, was this yours? And somebody had passed it to, I don't know, someone in my family or something. And then my parents were laughing, just like, so you didn't have anything in the wallet? And then it turns out there was just a photo of me in the wallet. Just a laminated photo of me in my school uniform. So that must have put off the fucking would-be thief. Nobody wants to steal a child's wallet and be reminded he's broke. It's only the rich kids you want to be stealing from, you see? But my first wallet had no money in it. Then I got another wallet when I was a bit older, and I don't know, maybe my friend thought it was funny at the time. He gives me this wallet, and there's like a black and white kind of printed man on it, and he goes, "Do you know who Che Guevara is?" It's like, I don't fucking know who that is. So he gives me the Che Guevara wallet, and I'm just thinking, well, that's something, isn't it? Turns out the guy's a communist. He has no use for money at all. What fucking good is that? But yeah, just going on the old stretch of the road. That's what I be doing. But yeah, I've been looking forward to playing Death Stranding 2, and you know, I keep getting asked the age-old question, you know, when the fuck are you gonna finish the game? And you know, what would you like? Just hurry up and just end your fucking life? Yeah, because I'm just like a drug-addled fucking, you know, dopamine junkie, you know? Like, I only care about judging people. That's what I do. I'm just fucking smoking my life away. And I'm watching this guy and I'm thinking, well, most people beat the game in a day, you know? Move on with your fucking life. You know, well, let's see what he's up to anyway. Is he posting anything online? What's he up to? Where is he on the map? I think there's too much surveillance going on. Well, what are you doing in your life? What is the in-betweeners guy doing with his life? Oh, he didn't get a haircut. Oh, he's got that on his face. We've become a hyper-judgmental society. You can't even breathe. And I remember the last time I was playing this fucking game. It's a hoot. It's always a good time at this game. Delivering packages. I deliver the truth. And I've something to say about the truth, but I'll keep you hanging on that. I have a more pertinent question on everyone's mind. I'm starting to sound like, you know, I'm angry, but I'm actually just really in a good mood. I used to love this question. So, how are you? And then you're like, oh, it's pointed at me. What am I doing with my life? You know, what am I doing today? I can't even remember what I had for lunch. And people always want to know about your day. And you always have to be pre-prepared, but like your mind's somewhere else. You know, you're just thinking about some stupid shit you saw today. Fuck this guy. But did you have a good breakfast? You know, they always say a good breakfast is crucial to having a good life. So this morning I had fried chicken. I also had a trough of gravy. I also had 2 cookies and a small bit of full-fat Coke. Well, I didn't have a full-fat Coke. Why is it called full-fat Coke anyway? Like, I was speaking to someone about this and they go, do you also get, like, full-fat Coke? I was like, what?
Order accepted.
Every time I go anywhere now, it's, would you like some full-fat Coke, sir? Are they calling me fat? Then you say, no, I'll have the other one, you know, what about zero? And you're like, well, you know, there isn't zero, there's like tons of the fucking things. There's always many zeros, but not a whole lot of full fats, you know? And if you ask me, the real zero are the people drinking it. There's no sugar, no joy, just gas. And then you hear Joe Rogan's on this beef tallow fucking thing. And I saw a video that said Joey Diaz is a nutritionist. Good old Joey Diaz. The nutritionist who's been at the bottle of, he's been doing a battle with rum and coke and all sorts of fucking things. Let me just get my bearings again. Spitball and all this. So let me figure out what I have to do here in this mission. I'm a missionary. You see that chart? What star sign are you? Get your crystals out. You gotta love when this used to happen here in this country. People would say like, oh, you've a big exam coming up. Oh, I'll set a candle aside for you. And then if you passed your exam, it wasn't down to you, it was down to your fucking candle. And same thing with like praying and crystals. You know, you never did anything off the skin of your own back, you know, it's just fucking crystals did it. Also, why is my game frozen? Oh, my game isn't frozen, I'm just fucking with you, I just wasn't moving. See, that's a little trick. You see the things in the background, those floating rocks. They're the reason the game fucking works. Let me scratch my chin here. You see, when you're a streamer, it's very important you cross your I's and dot your T's. And I need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I missed the Wizard of Oz, he's way back over here. And I'm off the fucking road. But we're all on a journey of some sort, you know? I just so happen to be on a weight loss journey. You know, when they say the worst part of, you know, it's full of it's an emotional roller coaster, and I can't speak. And, you know, it takes a toll on you mentally. But, the pitfalls just so happen to be full of fried chicken. You know, and there wouldn't be a weight loss journey, you know, without a few short-lived journeys to the local deli for a slush puppy. Just ignore these fucking, I don't know, ne'er-do-wells. That's what you call them. Ne'er-do-wells. I'm sure if you're lugging around all these packages all day, you wouldn't have to get that treadmill. I'm just trying to see, what gun can I use to lay waste to these fuckers? Speaking of fuckers, I used to love a program called Ice Road Truckers. I used to like a lot of American like trucking shows and all that. Then you had the Deadliest Catch, and what they do is they go into perilous seas, and they were like, oh, there's pirates and stuff, but there never was any pirates. So you're watching the show and you're like, oh, it's stormy weather and all this shit, and like, oh, Jessup fell off the starboard bow. You gotta haul him in with the crane used for the crabs. But they're always in jumpsuits, you know, kind of like the guy in this game. Fucking nearly ran over this old coot. But you're all kitted up in the jumpsuit, and all you're really doing is picking crabs out of a big basket, and then you lump them into the middle of the boat. And my fear would be falling into the crab-infested hull of the ship. Look, I'm a legend of legends. He's like a CEO. He's like the founder or something. The founder of McDonald's. You know, I was thinking of, you know, foie gras. You know, they always say that's disgusting. Like, you feed a duck lard, and like it's animal cruelty. You know, what about me? You know, I love lard. Just don't shove it down my throat. And here's a question. You know, this is the question burning on the tip of my tongue. Where'd all the big fat asses go? All the early 2000s comedy films, there was always like a big ass black booty bitches. But really they were black dudes in wigs. You know, you had Eddie Murphy as like the nutty professor in Norbit. You had whatever the one where they go down the big fucking slide. But you know, this was a fucking genre of fucking films. And what was it? No, Flubber was something else. Flubber was fucking Robin Williams and the green snot. But you know, you had I think I've listed them all. Yeah, then you had White Chicks. That was just two black cops pretend to be white women. And do you know what is crazy? You know what's absolutely mental? You know, people like to celebrate weight loss, you know? Like in Hollywood, they have like, oh, how'd your surgery go? We're all proud of you and all that. Yeah, I got surgery, so I did, and you know, got it on my ass. Yeah, put this fat suit on and do the film, and we're gonna give you a round of applause. You had it hard, you know? Being fat. Such a struggle being fat. Let me see in my inventory what I got. Got crates on crates and crates of stuff. Metal. You gotta love metal. Heavy metal, soft metal, rubber metal. The metal of a man's worth. What about that type of metal? But, what was I on about? Something to do with films. But, it's a shame though, you know, because I think, you know, comedy films can be a lot better than just putting someone in a fat suit. Okay, what's this? Note to self. Be raw. Be authentic. Be real. No one wants to be fucking real. No one wants a comedian who's fake. Now where's my next real bit? You know? Stick it to him. You know how they always say that there's two sides to every story? You know, oh, before you make any judgments, you gotta see what this guy's saying. And you know, what she said. And then they always say that, you know, truth lies in the middle. Why is it that the truth is a lying fucking son of a bitch? If that's the case, the truth's not the truth at all. It's just a bunch of fucking lies. And then people are all using, you know, AI. That's the newest thing. Using ChatGPT. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing, ChatGPT, so can you come up with a couple of ideas for me? And he goes, yeah, sure, here's a bunch of ideas that you gave me the idea for. And then you're just there sitting, scratching your head, and it's like, oh, you know, you're a good person, you're doing the right thing, you're doing this. And then someone else puts you into the fucking thing, and they go, oh, yeah, don't listen to him, he's a fucking scumbag. And then people don't know what to believe. They're like, you know, I don't know who to trust. Yeah, well, in times like these, I trust my gut. But then, I have a leaky gut after all, you know? I go to the doctor, and the first thing he says to me is, you have some guts coming in here. And stand up on them scales, fucking tubby. And I'm just there like, you know, that's kind of rude to say, you know? To go around calling people like fat and shit. You know, I'm worried about my health. He goes, also, lay off all of those tasty foods you be eating. I'm like, oh my god, that's below the belt. You can't be saying all that stuff to me, you know. And then I go, I'm gonna go and get a second opinion. He goes, also, you're ugly. It's like, what? It's the fucking worst doctor ever. And then you know, I'm worried and stuff, and then he plugs everything into his computer. And he's like, well, ChatGPT. I was like, fuck it. I asked ChatGPT what's wrong with me. Why do you need to tell me that? But I'm having a good time. And, do you know what I was thinking the other day? I really like Miley Cyrus. And, you know what? People like her for the way she looks, but I like her for her music. And the way she sounds and all, it's a unique sound to her. There's no one else that sounds like her. Except maybe Dolly Parton or, you know, Joan Rivers. But, yeah, I was thinking there that, you know, all those modern songs, they just kind of like, they're speaking over the good song, and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. You're ruining the best parts of the fucking song. You're just taking what I like and talking over them. Bit like a stream. But, you know, I was thinking, she got mentored or something by Dolly. She goes, hey, Miley, whatever you do, don't smoke cigarettes or you sound like me. That's my impression of, apparently. I didn't know it until now. But, see, people smoke to relieve stress and that, and, you know, the longer you do it, the more kind of robotic you sort of sound. So then you keep it up, and then eventually you do become a robot. And then you have to hold like a thing to your chest, and then, you know, if you comment about it to someone, you know, you're pushing all their buttons, then they hold up a thing to their chest, and then they go, yeah, push to talk. You literally become a Like a push to talk, kind of like a toy or something. Hello. Oh fuck. Going off into this big old chasm. See, this is what you end up. This is what ends up happening when you just speak freely without, you know, your carefully crafted, curated sessions. You see, you're not making a load of sense there, but you didn't do your research before you started your stream. You're just babbling. You fucking don't want to hear no babble. We want to hear some fucking good shit. You know? We don't want to hear some old regular fucking any old talking shit. We want to hear good shit. I'm gonna go to this musician, see what he's got cooking, and plug in his guitar, or bass guitar, into the amp. Now I'll take a quick drink. See here. You know what AI says? Sometimes I'll ask it for its opinion, and it's never one that I agree with either. Well, we've carefully crafted the AI so like it knows everything, and then you know, you take its advice, and if it goes wrong, you've like no one to blame but yourself. But if you have like a friend like called like Steve, you know, yo Steve, you know that advice you gave me? You know, it was fucking shit. Yeah, I'm worse off now than I ever fucking was. Thanks a lot, fucking Steve. Like, you fucking know anything. And then Steve's there like, oh, I feel bad. Maybe I shouldn't have given him that advice. You know, people used to go on Wikipedia, and they'd see like that thing at the top, like, oh, donate to Wikipedia, you know, we just need £1. And then you're just thinking, yeah, Wikipedia knows everything, and I wouldn't even give it a quid. So then fucking Steve's asking for some money. Why the fuck do you think you're getting any money, Steve? See, Wikipedia over here, he fucking knows everything. I'm not even gonna hand him over my hard-earned cash. Don't ask me where I fucking got it. I wasn't begging like you. We're not all fucking degenerate streamers, you know? Some of us have morals to uphold. I'm a big fan of this guy's chutzpah. I love his hoodie. I fucking hate the weather, you know? I'm gonna turn into Rodney Dangerfield again, like in the Resi stream. You know, I'm telling you. What I can't get is the hot weather, you know? I'm sweating like a brisket that's been left in the sun for too long, I tell you, kid. He's like pulling his like neck and his like tie. I love Rodney when he was parodied in The Simpsons, and nobody knows who he is except for Mr. Burns' son. He's got the nose and everything, but the nose is like really like Mr. Burns' nose. Like Rodney didn't have like a Mr. Burns nose. I like how his like his headset is moving up and down while he's like being skipped. The baby noise is not a cat noise. Well done. But what was that all about? Rodney? And something about the sun? Yeah, something about the sun. Yeah. You know how it's all sticky and horrible and stuff? I like it when the weather is just tempered. When you can kind of gauge it. Because I like wearing long sleeve clothes. I like to cover my shame. I like to cover my arms because I'm very sensitive, you know? And I'm a big fat guy, so like I get to cover all that, but it never works. Does this color make me look fat, kid? I fucking don't give a shit. Suck my cock, you know? That's what probably Rodney would be like if he's wearing a big hoodie shirt. But I'm gonna make some headway and deliver all these goddamn packages. I'm the package man. That's what I am. I'm gonna say it now and I'll say it clear. I fucking love stream VOD watchers and that, and I love lurkers. I like the timid folks, you know? And they're like, oh, we're so bundled down with our anxiety, we're afraid of speaking in case... You know, the worst thing that can happen is they speak back to you. And, you know, I like to, like, be in fear like fucking Gollum. I like to live in my cave. And not people judge me, you know, what I say and what I look like and my name and all that. It's going back to the judgmental stuff. But, sure, why does it fucking matter? People get so hot and bothered about who they are and what they like and stuff. Very insensitive, very insecure. Who gives a fuck what anyone thinks? That's my ethos. You have to have an ethos. You have to have a fucking black book. You have to have your book of tricks. I have got my book of tricks all ready to go. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, sorry, I've no real things to talk about, you know? I'm spent. I'm sorry, I have no sense of humor at all. The only thing I laugh at is the demise of a fucking plump, fat, rich man. That's the only thing that gets my gizzard going. I'm like a turkey gizzard, and it makes me, I gobble, I go when I'm laughing. But here's a question. Why is it when a woman's husband dies, she suddenly becomes a Black Widow spider? Oh, to be a fly on the wall for that, you know? See that fucking unfold. We're caught in a web of lies. I love when I do my streams and people say like, oh, I can't tell if he's being serious or he's behind four walls of irony. Why the fuck am I behind 4 iron walls? That's what I want to fucking know. And I'm just after noticing something there. There is an actual fly in the wall. Let me just get rid of him. I think I got him. Well, that's happened. Let me fidget with my chocolate wrapper, you know? That's good.
Oh, hey, it's you.
It's the same old me. It's good old me. You know me. But like, you know, no one likes Death Stranding 2. It's too much walking, talking, and not enough guns.
Thanks so much for stopping. You take care of yourself now.
Yeah, I'll fucking do what I want.
Order completed. Well done.
That's all I get. A pat on the back. And I'm gonna jog out with my fucking fat ass jeans. There's nothing worse than wearing jeans in hot weather though, because you know your jeans stick to you and your jeans stick to your chair. It's not the best feeling in the world at all. So it's not. Oh fuck, I'm terrible at this driving, I tell you. And I changed my like icon to a bug, and I'm not a fan of it one bit. Do you know what word we popularized that people say like it's nothing? Oh, did you see that guy's tweet? And then you're like, yeah, Twitter, the tweet, and they're like, no, it's X. And then it's like, well, nobody's Xing away. Sounds like you're playing fucking X and O's or something sexual or some shit I don't give a fuck about. When you're tweeting like a bird. Yeah, I'm tweeting like a canary, I swear. But this little mission, it's fucking invade a bandit camp or something. It's giving me a, you know, it's giving a fucking Phantom Pain vibes. I hate that phrase. Oh, it's given. The only thing I was given was your mother last weekend. Whoa. Pull my imaginary tie now. But you know, when the weather is like this, it really kind of dampens your mood. Well, at least for me. People look forward to the summer and they think it's like, oh, I can't wait to do so much things in the summer. I'm gonna eat a lot of fucking meat. I'm gonna eat a lot of burgers, and I'm gonna drink orange juice. And I'm gonna get a tan, and it's all about, you know, looking fit and looking sexy and all this. I'm just thinking, like, what's the point? And then people just want to drink beer and stuff anyway. People want to get pissed. I like the rain. I'm a big rain fan. I like mood. I like a big moody evening. Fucking thunder strikes are going on in the background, or lightning. People always get up in your hole about fucking lightning strikes and thunder strikes. But when it comes to like actual strikes, people don't really give a fuck. Oh, did you hear there's a writer's strike? I don't really For what show? Oh, Young Sheldon. I don't really watch Young Sheldon. Oh, but it affects like 100 shows. There's only like what, 5 writers for all these shows? And then they're like, oh, we're bringing AI into it, and they're losing their jobs. But if the writing from the AI is crap and the writers are crap, then there's no fucking hope for anything. It's all shit. That's what I'm thinking. I need to collect my materials. You know, this is what I do. When I run out of things to talk about, I talk about the game because you know, there's nothing better than talking about what's literally right on the screen in front of me. Get your best viewers on Streambo, not this fucking guy again. Hey, I heard you need graphic panels. That's my favorite comment that comes into my stream. It's always a hoot. It's always a holler. Anyway, because of my chat window program, I can't fucking do anything about it, so you're just gonna have to fucking leave him there, Mr. Best Viewers. Also, it seems he's added someone. He's added somebody, I don't even know who the fuck that is. Just don't fucking click it. Maybe it's the origin of the fucking virus. They say it's, was it Patient Zero? Let me sort through my stuff. Check this out. I missed. Yeah, that'll do ya. That'll do ya fine. He's getting done. Oh wow, he's after dropping down like a fucking spider. Or is it a spider monkey? Spider monkus. I can't fucking make out who is that. It's the butterfly man, quick. You know, this game has too much walking in it. Not enough fucking shooting in it. But like, it has plenty. It's like fucking got everything in it. Yeah, alert, alert. There's a fucking bot in the chat. Take him out. I'm not really familiar with the controls. I keep messing them up, you know. End up, you know, going for a fist. I never know how to do the proper fighting stance anyway. If I was in a fight, I think I'd just kneel on the ground and get pummeled. That's what would happen to me. We've recovered the hard drives and his headache tablets. That's great. Headache pills. And then I saw people were saying, oh, I got addicted to codeine and I got addicted to my headache pills. I'm like, oh, that's what you think. Or maybe that's what the medicine makes you think. This is what I wish I had. Some raindrops falling on my head. Cleanse the embarrassment of whatever I'm talking about. But let me think. Let me think over here. It's all a load of shit. But, listen. I'm just gonna be like, frank with you. This game, I don't really care for it much. I'm just doing it for the views. I only play the hottest, newest games to get the viewers. I catch them in my net, and I wrangle them in. I spank them on the ass, you know, and then they flee because they weren't a fan of that in the first place. Let me just readjust in my chair, my posture, you know. Let me tumble around while I try and drink a water. Just stick your tongue out and get acid rain in your tongue. I feel like acid rain was a bigger issue than people, you know, made it out to be. Or it was a bigger issue that people made it out to be, you know, a lot bigger than it was. In school they'd say, you know what's really, you know, fucking scary? It's fucking acid rain. You see all the pollutants in the air. You know, they accumulate in the clouds, and then they fall down as acid, like battery acid, and then it will fucking burn your skin. So I think that's what good old Hideo Kojima thought up when, yeah, thumbs up. The condition of the packages get worn down because of some fucking acid rain. But I'll tell you a story, okay? I'll tell you a story here in a second. But first things first, I need to find my fucking vehicle. I don't have enough room, do I? Let's auto-configure it.
Great. Let's get it delivered.
Deliveroo. Mr. Deliveroo, like a kangaroo. Is that where Deliveroo comes from? Kangaroo? Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm sorry if my over-enthusiasm has ruined the fucking stream. See, this is what happens when you caffeinate. He's like a caffeinated whale. So he is. Don't know what the fuck that was an impression of. They say a bad impression is just a new character. Well, in that case, I must be schizophrenic or something. Or, sorry, multiple personality disorder. Schizophrenia is nothing to be made fun of anyway. But multiple personality disorder, that's free reign for the 99 other personas. No, I'm only kidding. But, I think it was some voice actor said that a bad impression is as a new character. Die Fart Man, Die Hard Man, all these Tar Man, this something man, Burning Man, the Burnt Man, Psychic Mantis, Plague Man. Is this Plague Man in this game? Long John Silver, seeing this? I need to stop and, you know, in my tracks here and fucking come to my senses. It's been 40 minutes and been non-stop yammering. It's good, you know, keep attention at all times and keep your ears perked at all times. Keep your legs and your arms inside the vehicle at all times, please. Wanna know one of them accidents where your arms and your legs come off your fucking body and you end up like fucking like a fucked up Paul McCartney or something. Then you're just Cart. If Paul McCartney lost his limbs, he'd just be McCart. Knee. Maybe there's a knee there, I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
Still slaving away at this hour, I say.
Look, my reward for slaving away is fucking nothing. You do a stream, you do it well, and you do it to a good degree, and what do you get for it? You get nothing. You get a pat on the back. You get 3 hard drives that you forget to deliver because I gave him his headache tablets first. That's what. And I'd like to say hello to the one viewer currently, but also to the many viewers in the future that give a fuck. Mr. Judgmental Prick. I don't give a fuck if he fucks off or anything. I've been doing this so many times that I've had, you know, sing like no one's watching, or dance like no one's watching, sing like nobody else is singing, and then here's a joke I stole from Norm's fucking show, and fuck like a goddamn retard. But there's just some words that, you know, we can kind of just say anyway. They don't have the stigma, because some words nowadays you used to be able to say a lot more of. Well, that one still kind of remains. It depends on how you use it. But oh yeah, I have to go all the way out here to the middle of nowheresville. Fucking Coolsville, which sucks. But I've never been one to care about viewer numbers or anything. I just keep going. Because some people like to get petrified, like, oh, there's 100 people watching. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Or if, oh, there's 0 people watching, I'm just gonna turn the stream off and give up. I've never been a fan of either. You're gonna be breathing fucking oxygen anyway. Might as well fucking talk. That's what I like to think. And then, oh, look at the analytics. You know, oh, the people came in here and now they fucked off and now they're gone. Oh, you'll never get them again. You know, when you put out bait like you're fishing, and the fish, you know, nibbles at the bait and then fucks off, like, who gives a fuck about him? I want to catch eels. That's what I want to catch. Crocodiles or eels or fucking, you know, sock. Usually I catch socks. That's what ends up happening with me. Yeah, the problem is you aren't streaming that old TikTok. Well, we'll turn this into a fucking scene anyway for the future viewers. Here's some advice to the future viewers. Fucking turn the stream off. It's a little shit. It's just not fucking good at all. Was that one of them Labubu things? Fucking big Labubu. I'll tell you this much, it's a taboo when you've been rambling around and you're dodging the fucking the meaty stuff. You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about that Bob Dylan thing again, not understanding stuff. Take a big long drag of that cigarette. I'm still kicking, you know? I saw a clip of him. And he goes, I'm still alive. People can't there was a video of a woman and she was plugging her ears because Bob Dylan was playing his harmonica, as he does. And she was like plugging her ears at the concert. And I was like, what the fuck? You go to a Bob Dylan concert and you plug your ears? She must have been dragged along to it. Amazing. But, where was I anyway? Here's another thing I noticed. When you look up stand-up comedy on Wikipedia, they've got George Carlin as the image for it. What? Why do they have fucking him? Why do they have him? Oh, look at all these music. Speaking of Bob Dylan and stuff. Get your Dylan out, your Dylan Thomas. Get your rag and bone man. Start playing it off. Play a song there for us. You hate that fucking expression. Whenever somebody has a acoustic guitar, there'll be nothing worse than somebody's parents, you know, saying, play a little song there for us. And it's so awkward because, you know, they only know like the basics, you know, Wonderwall. And they always bring their guitar with them, and they're like strumming it, and like, you have to be quiet. You have to just sit there and listen to the fucking song being played to you live, and you have to pretend you like it too. Like, you like the person playing playing music, but you don't like Wonderwall. So then you're like, yeah, I love Wonderwall, and you fucking don't like Wonderwall at all. And you end up fucking knocking over the crates. We all live through our, you know, excruciating, like, cringe, don't we? Or,
Well done, Sam. That's the
well
last
done.
cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
maybe I need a stream buddy. Maybe I need a sidekick. From fucking now on, I need a sidekick. My good old trusty assistant Jeffrey is nowhere to be seen. It's all me and by lonesome. It's kind of sad. So, what was I thinking of there? I'm after rubbing my eyeball there. What the fuck? That was weird. I'm just gonna be quiet here for a second and fix myself. I think the fried chicken went to my brain. I think that's exactly what happened. Let me fidget with my wrapper as well. Oh, there is more water here, never mind. I like how the wheels go up for the really shallow water, that makes sense. I wish I had more material like George Carlin. These company. I can't do an impression. I thought I could do an impression of George Carlin. It was really hard. I don't have a ponytail or nothing, so maybe that's why. He's always complaining. But wait for it. I want to watch the movie Whiplash again. That's a fucking great movie. I love the energy of it too. It's very high energy and like you really are in the midst of. I like saying that today. You really feel like you're one with the instruments. You're in some sort of rhythm. See, I like streaming when I'm in the rhythm, you know? And when I'm in the rhythm, I just go and go and go until I peter out. But,
The battery's dead.
battery's fucking dead. That's what ends up happening. You know, somebody will come in and I'll drain my energy and then I'll just be like, oh, I'm socially fucked. I don't say it like that.
Just a little bit more.
No one's gonna like my generator, are they? Some moany, miserable music will, you know, bring me down to a normal kind of calm. I need to be calm. I'm missing. I don't have a stream cam, but I want to be on an equal footing, equal calm. If only I could sing the rainbow fucking raindrop song. I love when people go to. Remember I was talking about the concerts in my last thing? If you don't, you're gonna have to look that up. And you know, some people like mopey kind of singers and sad ones. You're like, oh, I'm gonna drink a lot of alcohol, and you know, I'm in a great mood and all. And then you know buy the ticket, and then you're like, oh, my favorite band is this fucking whingy fucking moany cunt.
I certainly can't find anything to complain about.
So then you go to the fucking concert, and then like, you know, everyone's crying, sad and stuff. And I think it's maybe like a collective fucking thing. But then everyone else feels fucking terrible, and then they're like trying to get you to cry in that, and you just feel like you're an unmoving fucking soulless piece of shit. So like that's what I don't get when someone plays like, you know, really sad music to you live, like in a pub or like your friend. It's like an emotional, heartfelt song about misery or cutting your wrists or something, and you're just not in the mood or feeling it. And you're like, yeah, you go for it, man. You cut them wrists. You know, that's what you're aiming for in life, to be sad. Make sure you're miserable. We need to talk about fucking important stuff. I like the way he's waving. It's very unrealistic. Yeah, nobody cares. It's like somebody when they tell you, listen man, no one cares. That can be said in both an optimistic way and a fucking bad way. Oh, it's just how it goes. I thought you said nobody cares or something. Maybe you said it, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just got so emotional there, just thinking about something. I'm just gonna mute my mic there for a couple of minutes and collect myself. Look man, it's just how it goes, and yeah, I might end the stream early because I'm just not feeling it now. It's just you know, when people aren't listening to all of this fantastic stuff, you know, I'm saying like it's like completely original and it wasn't written by AI or nothing, you know. Just really gets you down in the dumps. Because Steve here fucking he's fucking greater than everyone, you know. He does a lot of streaming himself, so he does. Nah, I'm only messing. But it's just how it goes, you know? That's life. You're not gonna hit home runs every time, DiMaggio. I like how they give you the footprints and stuff, and then you can just follow the trail with your car. Watch out for them Aussie ghosts.
Be on your guard for BTs.
I'll get on with. That's a bang-up job. A bloke like you should be able to make good use of this data. Take a look. How are you doing for materials? Watch.
What are these robot fucking bug batteries or something? What? I need these grenade fucking things. Yeah, sorry I was quiet there. I just got into a bit of a funk because, you know, I'm just thinking about my dead son. How I miss him and all that, but actually he's a ghost or something. Let me get into my fucking ginormous fucking, I don't know, like jumbo delivery vehicle where I put like a single bottle of milk in it and I spill it all over the place and then I blame it on, I don't know, I blame it on Amazon or something. Hey, what? He's evaporating into nothing, what? See the two fists in the fucking background? That's crazy, look at that. But, you know that story about the captain losing his arms and legs in that tower or whatever? Yeah, it reminded me I was on a holiday last week. Yeah, I was on holiday recently and I tell you one thing. The beach, I don't care for it, never did. You know how when the weather, you know, gets good and they all say, you know where I want to be? The beach. So they get all their swimming gear and their like picnic basket and their sunroof and their umbrella and they clamber into the car and as soon as they hit the beach it's like swamped by everyone. It's just like a place full of absolute like big fat guys and they're all like sunburnt to bits. And here's the thing, when the weather gets good, you know, they always say to themselves, you know, we gotta make use of the weather while we're here, you know, make it good. But my idea of a good time isn't, you know, going to the beach when everyone else is and getting stuck behind many other cars and you're all fighting for the fucking water. And, you know, lizards, there's like lizards and they're hiding behind rocks and shit. Like, they don't want to get melted by, like, the sun. Yeah, that's why I prefer the raindrops. At least then they don't fucking turn around and fucking give you skin cancer, you know? But, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't fancy the idea of, like, my skin peeling or something. And, you know, you're all sticky and sweaty and you can't really wear much clothes. And you're drinking, like, at least 5 liters of water. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, my holiday. Oh yeah, and the air is very difficult to breathe and you know, the sand is like burning your feet. So anyway, I was on a holiday just there, so I was. And you know how like you never really plan what to be doing on it? So when you get there, you're thinking, you know, I'll go for a walk, you know, and that's what I did. I would go for a walk and see what I see. So I go for a walk and, you know, what do I see first but, like some beach towels. And there was, I remember Betty Boop, but people said originally to me Betty Boop. And then I was like, I don't fucking care what her name is. She's, you know, got she's got like a melon-shaped head. And she's like a really drawn, like crap kind of fucking character on a towel. Then you had like Taz the Tasmanian Tiger or Devil or whatever, and Woody Woodpecker, and you also had like some other like Bart Simpson, except he's colored in wrong or something. And I just want like a bog standard generic towel, you know. And here's the thing about that.
Look at all this.
Look at that.
It's only right I reward
It's a
the hard
sniper.
work you put in.
It's a proper sniper rifle. But I'll tell you this much. Let me just like leave it there for a second here. I just paused the capture of my gameplay, but where was I in the story? But you know, I'm walking around and you know, I'm going to the seafront because you know, that's a good time, the seafront. Because I have nothing else to be doing. So, you know, I'm in my shorts, and I got a banana, and, you know, I'm really, you know, I don't want people looking around at me and stuff, you know, I don't have, like, a beach bod or anything, and they have their shades, and, you know, I have my shades too, so, like, you know, I'm not too worried about people looking at me and my banana. So, you know, I get to the beach, and, you know, there's a man there, and I didn't really see him at first, and then he starts speaking to me, he scares me, I go like, oh, what do you want, sir? He goes, you know those crackers are over there, you know, getting that tan? And I was like, yeah, what about him? Only crackers need the sun. He goes, we don't need the sun, you know, we don't need a tan. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And, so anyway, he goes, if you want to go on the beach, you have to give me money. And I'm like, what do you mean? This guy thinks he owns the beach. And my feet are already burning from the sand or whatever. And I don't have any pockets or anything, so I don't have any money for him. So I go like, I'm just walking around. You know, I don't really need anywhere to sit anyway. So I'm walking around, and then I'm seeing like there's like that bin. They have like those bins that the stains on them, and they're really disgusting looking, and it's all like crinkled and all the fucking rubbish around the bin. It's not exactly the cleanest beach either. Not as good as it used to be, at least. And then there's like so many people on the beach, and I kind of forgot I was playing a game there, and I'm in the midst of this story. Like saying that fucking terminology again. But there's like a lifeguard, you know, and he's got like, you know, 2 sheets to the wind. He's got his like, his fucking towel on his shoulder. It doesn't have a fucking weird design on it or anything. He's also got his sunshades on and his fucking sun hat. And he's got like a bit of sun cream on his nose and everything. And he's also got a surfboard behind him. So like, I'm really kind of done walking around, so I just decided to sit anywhere like in the shade. Like we weren't even near the fucking near the water, you know. And there's this girl sitting there next to me, and you know, what do you have? I really feel bad for her. She's got like no arms on her legs, you know. So I felt kind of bad, you know. I really shouldn't have said this, but I was like, so how did you get out much? And you know, she's like, oh yeah, I like the sun, and you know, it's a great day for it, and she's obsessed with the sun, you know. And you know, we're sitting there, and you know, I'm just trying to say anything that comes to my mind, and you know, I don't want to, you know, make it obvious. Like, I was like wondering, like, did someone leave her here or something? Because like there was no one else there. And then you know, I'm almost like falling asleep in the sun, and then I hear like a fucking noise behind me, and he says, "Hey, big fella, you're blocking the sun." I was like, "What? I'm blocking the sun?" Like, I'm sitting down, you know. And then all of a sudden, this like wee guy starts bolting past me, and then he goes up to him, and I turn around. It's these two gay midgets, and you know, they're holding their hands and stuff, and like I'm really surprised as is, and then I'm just like, what, they think they own like the sun as well? Like, what's going on here? And I was just kind of shocked and everything, you know. So I don't know what to say to them, so I just turn around and I'll let, you know, bygones be bygones or whatever. And then there's this big tall guy comes over, goes, "Hey missus, is this guy bothering you?" And she goes like, no, he's fine, you know, there's nothing wrong with him. And then he's looking at me funny, and it's like, what's his goal here? And then all of a sudden, like, you know, she goes to me, you know, all this time, you know, I get quite lonely, you know. People don't really come up and approach me often, and, you know, say anything to me, you know. And all my life, you know, I've never been fucked. And I was like, what do you mean you've never been? And then fucking turn around and look who it is. It's a big tall guy, and then he picks her up by the arms and the legs or whatever and throws her into the ocean. And he goes, "Well, you're fucked now." And then everyone's screaming, you know, and the fucking lifeguards, you know, he's like a bull. He's like, he's blowing his whistle, and just like, and everyone's running out of the water, rushing, and like, people are like, "Oh, there's a shark in the water. What's going on?" And like, you know, I just get up, and I'm fucking really just fucking confused about all this, you know, noise and stuff. And you know, there's like a McDonald's near the beach, so that's where I wanted to go in the first place. So I go over there. So then I'm sitting there wondering what the fuck all happened. And then you know, I'm digging into my McChicken. You know, I got a McChicken. And then I'm just eating my McChicken, just loving it, you know, and have my drink. And I was like, you know, so much for the beach bod thing, but you know, I fucking don't care. And then it dawns on me, you know, oh fuck, I left my banana on the beach. So the whole fucking time, you know, after all this, I realized my healthy snack, I left it all over there. But that's about how she goes, you know. It's real sad, and but I had a good time on my holiday, you know. It's just so tragic what happened to that lady. I really feel bad for her. But I feel like people try and convince themselves that they really love the sun, and I don't even know what to be doing in it. There's only so much things you can do in the sun. Let me just resume my game here.
Packs more easily when carried as cargo too, which ought to make it more viable. It's still as loud as ever though. Would have had to reduce its effective range on it, so don't go thinking folks won't notice the racket. Then again, seeing as you've come this far, so use it and come back.
I like all of the different packet kind of spots he's got on his body. Different, like, what do you call them? Cases or something. I got very confused by like my fucking water bottle, the way it's shaped. But that was my holiday anyway. I'm looking forward to the rain and the weather calming down. I can just mope around. I'm a mopey sort. And my rubber duck. I gotta have my rubber duck in the bath. Who gives a fuck how much likes you get anyway? How much likes you got in the game? How much likes you got? How much subscribers and followers? Likes. I don't fucking want to be liked by anyone. The only person that I fucking need to be liked by is God or fucking myself or something, I don't know. You pray to an imaginary man in the sky? It's like, well, it's better than praying to fucking the devil and fucking getting raped by him and like living in a fucking cold grave. Your idea of heaven is going into the dirt. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, I have to come clean now with everybody, or at least someone who's watching. I haven't been playing the game at all. Yeah, I've been paying a guy Mitch. I'm not gonna say his whole name to protect his identity, but you know, he's the guy who sold me Meaty, and he insisted he was a vegan puppet, which I think is his form of a joke. Like, he thinks referencing The Office and Parks and Rec clips he watches all the time, like, makes him hilarious. And meanwhile, I'm there listening to him try to get, you know, the lines right, and when it's right in front of him, it's on a 60-inch smart TV and he's getting the lines wrong. Don't know why I said I get them wrong, I don't do that. There's nothing funny about a puppet made of wood that can only eat non-dairy produce in the shape of fucking dinosaur nuggets. But, you know, I speak to my main man. He says I'm the only one, you know, being played. His name's Frank, not Meaty. He's all tangled together right now and he's in the corner, so... Yeah, I think I was gypped by Mitch Eisenschlauer Steinovich. You know, he's always on his high horse. How he's bigger and better than me. Because he doesn't bloodlet animals and eat them. Look, I'll say this, and I'll say this much. You know, if that's the case, why is he 300 pounds of meaty lard? What you called? No, I wasn't talking, I was talking about Mitch. You mean that fat fuck? Yeah, what are you on about there, Meaty? Yeah, I'm Frank. You impose his beliefs on me, and I'm all caught up here with that anti-Semite Frank you got. Oh, so the other one's called... You're learning some bad things from him. Yeah, I forgot I have a... You know, this old curmudgeon. I got this old puppet. His name is Frank. But, you know, I got him free with Meaty from Mitch. You know, he's covered in what he calls symbols of peace. But, like, it's clearly the sign you see in COD Zombies. And, anyway, I'm sorry to inform you, but, I have to pay Mitch more money, and, we got the same old fucking sign there. Let me speak to this doll of a man. What fucking time is it even? It's coming up to nearly 20 past 10. Just you hold on there, you son of a gun.
But setting aside those feelings, suppose that cat of his is in fact his son reborn. Why does it treat me as though I'm a threat? Does it just hate me?
Cats hate ventriloquist dummies. Let's continue yapping.
Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose
Look at his
them for later
stockings.
use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly.
There's one guy in particular I'd like to get to bring on and ask him to do an impression of.
That defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sam.
Is that it? Good morning?
There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on before. My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact.
Yeah, I know a couple of chiral fucking creatures, I'm telling you. They'll zap you fucking dry.
You shouldn't be bothering them anyway. There's nothing to be gained from it. It's not like they drop coins when defeated.
Like in Super Mario, yeah.
Sam, is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best
I don't know who
songs.
no Daiichi Miura is.
To listen and remember my family.
You had a family, you're a fucking puppet.
Sam, you know, I've been thinking about what happened to Lou. Fragile holds herself.
Isn't it ironic how the one that was actually fragile was the... Nah, the baby was fragile too. It's not ironic.
Understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. But she's resolved not to let any of it show. To bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence, and Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to helping you complete this journey, together with Lou, to get you back on your feet. And if she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position.
I can understand your position. You just have to sit on a shelf.
Ah, yes. That masked man. That was Higgs, wasn't it?
Mr. Boson.
No idea he commanded such terrible powers.
Mm-hmm.
To summon a giant mech single-handedly. I expect he's behind recent disruptions to the tar currents too. Well, you don't have to face him alone, Sam. You have me for backup.
What can you do? Here's the fucking talking dummy. I'm not a talking dummy. Oh, we woke up the old curmudgeon in the corner. Yeah, I know what you were talking about. You were mentioning my peace symbols. Oh no, don't. We don't need to start this. Let me just mute here. Fucking bastard. Sorry, you know, Frank. I forgot Frank the puppet was still tangled there with Meaty, so now they're both in the hallway. Because I got them from Mitch, you know, they're like a dynamic duo now or something. I think he's kind of tainted, and he's kind of learned a bad habit or two off him, and, you know, I'm kind of embarrassed to say it, but, you know, those ideas of peace he goes on about, I don't think he's on about that. I think he's about some other radical fucking ideas. Okay, I've got all my stuff lined up. My bunk. What else can I'm just gonna go to the surface. I don't want to be a basement dweller my whole life. At least now we're free from the tyranny of Frank. My yellow Beetle vehicle I stole. So what's on the main order of operations? I don't want to catch my breath. I'll drive over. I'm not bothered walking. Deliver your transforming equipment to the Rainbow Valley. I think we'll get around it. Okay, there's no mention of fucking, like, radioactive beavers or whatever, so that's good. I don't have enough. I don't have enough space. Or do I? I don't have enough space for any of this. I think I know what to do. I need to get a car. Yeah, one of these. And there we go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
You're gonna love this bit. Well, not this. My ninja skill is quite low. Covert operations. I'm gonna play some music now. They put all that depressing shit on so people feel good, you know? Is this the one I want? Whereabouts in the list is it? Is it gone? And the beat goes on? There it is. It's gonna be a long haul journey. It's like when your dad says we're gonna take the shortcut, and then you end up going the long way. I think I'm hearing shit. Either someone said hello or it's the fucking game, the dummy thing. Okay, we'll give one thing to Olivia Westbury. 2,000 likes for this fucking thing. That's all the sky's missing, is fucking a red glow. I'm gonna take some free shit with me. Now, how do I put this in? Also, my music's been cut off because of oh right, look at this. Giant ghosts everywhere from Iowa to Idaho. Just gonna ignore them. There's one right there, is there? Keep on trucking, yeah. How much more further do I need to go before this thing turns off? How close is this? Okay, let's calm down. Am I even near the right place now? Where am I? 400 meters that way. Just a tiny pebble in the way. Oh, I thought the fucking ghost had come back. It's just a rock. Okay, now it's stuttering. The battery in this thing's pretty fucking good. Don't panic. Keep your long johns on. In for a bumpy ride. You've been disconnected from the chiral network. Wow. Ain't that something?
Fuck this.
I mean, it's better than walking, you know? It's not that bad. It's like a blessing to get rain in Africa or Australia or anywhere hot. Whereas we see it as a curse.
That's the place, huh?
At least the raindrops aren't gonna fucking cause you to get fucking irreparable fucking skin damage. Whoops. Well, I made it. Was it like Australian cold beers? I've delivered Foster's or something. one and only.
And does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley?
The one and only Sam.
Thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here.
Incredible.
Almost can't believe how
Woo-wee! That's some fine driving you did, son. You gotta help us bring Australia into the network. Why is that an achievement?
did you even find this? Thank you, Sam.
Yep.
We'll be hoping to see more of you in the future.
In the future, we're gonna speak to you in the future, son.
The next step involves a Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
He's never had a hookup in his life. Your first hookup, sir. Yeah, look at that fucking the doll with his giant bushy eyebrows near my cock. The internet superhighway, as they say. Now, would you like to see hundreds of photos of my son? Mr. Glenn Rain. In Rainbow Valley, no doubt. Where it always rains in Rainbow Valley. Okay, a tar cannon. I thought that was like a stationed gun or something. Used to get rid of fire by dousing it with decontaminated tar. Interesting.
Now display your current porter grade.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs.
The town down below.
You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way
Didn't
up
see
here.
no town.
At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live.
When? Like 200 years ago.
Closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void outs at any rate.
I'm good. I don't need to learn anything
Thanks
else.
for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river.
I like how in sync his speaking is with his mouth.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
I don't know who they're talking about, but two guesses. It's the girl that loves cigarettes. The fragile woman who loves her fags. Fragile. I'm gonna ignore the big fucking obvious base. Just gonna go up this way. Going sightseeing in Australia. Okay, made it to the point. So they have it playing again. Oh look, it's Stuart fucking Little with the fucking umbrella. Okay, actress fucking cameo now, is it? I don't know who this is. This isn't who I think it is. Got your wellies on. You've met Liquid Girl, and she can absorb liquid. Her brawly. It's a Beautiful Life reenactment, is it? bird. Oh, she can like give it life again, is it? She reverses it.
You think I spooked her?
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
She's a valley girl because she lives in the valley. What a strange fucking interaction.
Into that facility.
Nothing par from the course from Mr. Hideo Kojima anyway. Well, into the house uninvited I go. Knock some shit over, that's good. Oh, it's a greenhouse inside as well. Giving out that free oxygen. Whoa, I think Frank has been teaching a little guy down there, Doll Man, a bit too much about the hand signals. Keep them to yourself. That's a very animated smile, anyway.
I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
That accent.
Of health, really.
Such an accent.
Too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with time fall.
Rainy, it's been too long.
Her name's Rainy, of course.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Yeah, she did strike me as the type to be ready to go out the door, and at a moment's notice to dance in the rain, the raindrops. He listened to that raindrop song in the fucking Spider-Man movie and said, you know, this is gonna be a great one for the game.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug.
Remember when people during COVID were doing the fucking elbow fucking thing?
This is Rainy. She's a good friend.
I just miss a good old-fashioned hug, they say. It's always the fucking weirdos that say it too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Elbow to elbow. I'm gonna be back in my bedroom again, reading Moby Dick.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by...
What are those symbols there on the wall? What do they mean? Wait, I can't read it. Both stick, non-stick pan. I wish I could read that without the fucking blurring happen. Both stick and rope to protect and connect together for tomorrow. Interesting. And now to go again to the toilet. And skip the toilet segment. Well, you can do it really quick. If you wanted to see as a wangus, here you go. Interesting. I'm not going to reveal too much about my plans or anything. I think I've already said my piece as it is. But I hate to be the one to cut things short, you know, as well. Let me have a gander around first. I want to see about this next thing, and then we'll decide after that what happens next. I think I've got the upgraded suit for this. I don't know. Nice of these people to build these bridges for me when I didn't know I needed them. See, people only notice the problems when there's like a hole in your road. There's a pothole. It's never full of potty either.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo.
Oh, excellent.
The subject of an important experiment. Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high.
Yeah.
This is
What a great mission to get sent off on. What's his name? He doesn't have a name, Kangaroo Jack? Rescue him and bring him to the animal shelter.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional...
The crocodile hunter would help me with this.
The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your order deck to begin
My
searching
order
for the
deck.
creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain.
Someone wants guns or something in the middle there. I don't know why you need a gun to capture a fucking kangaroo. All I know is that the ruse... I tell you, the real fucking ruse is that they, apparently if you're walking your dog, they like to, you know, get it into a chokehold and then drag it out and then fucking suffocate the poor thing.
Order accepted. Thank you.
You got a new entry added about bushfires. Oh, he's gone, never mind. So the mission is already underway, but hold on. I have some bad fucking news. Can I even save the fucking game? What was the last save file? Rescue the subject, which is the kangaroo.
Can't wait until our next campus meeting.
We'll have to pick up off again some other fucking time. But I had a whole lot of things planned for this, but I think it ended up doing... I think I went well enough I didn't need to say them. So, anyway, I'm going to have to give a heart-to-heart to Mitch. And by heart-to-heart, I mean the back of his shins with a bat.